Ciao Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve cast, where of course it's all Juve all the time. You know the drill. I'm Alberto. It's November 17th, and I've got all the latest news surrounding La Vecchia Signora, right? Mercado Madness is upon us. I told you, buckle up and get ready. I'm going to lay it all out for you, all right? And I'm going to tell you, regardless of the strength of the sources, I'm going to lay it all out for you, and you take it with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt, but we're going to get into it and have some fun, as now there are more details coming out of some of those rumors that I gave you in the previous couple days. All right, so let's get into it. All right, Juventus, friendly reminder to like this video and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Right now, let's get into it. Vicario's been the name, obviously, Empoli goalkeeper that Juve has been tied to for a couple of months now, all right? Now it's being reported that things are heating up. Basically, Cherubini wants to avoid a summer auction on this future goalkeeper of Juventus. 15 to 20 million euros is what his price tag is at, and Juve is making a press to get that done in January. All right, so there you have it. That's the latest on Vicario, potential future goalkeeper. All right, now we get to fullbacks. We've talked a lot about Malo Gusto, and he is top of the list for right back. We have two names that right now are top of the list at the left side, and that's Petraza and Grimaldo continue to be those top options on the left side for Juventus. Grimaldo obviously going to be on a free, so I would probably say he's got the edge on Petraza, knowing Juve's love of free signings. All right, now we get looking at Paredes. There are mixed reports coming in on Paredes, basically out of Juve's news outlets and whatnot, and that's basically that Juve is trying to get out of this purchase from PSG. Now, the contradiction is that some of us have heard that basically they haven't met the criteria already, because apparently advancing in the Champions League to quarterfinals was one of the stipulations. That obviously has not happened, as Juve was bounced in Champions League. We're going to be in Europa League, but you still hear reports about Juve trying to get out of this obligation to purchase Paredes, which they're going to try and do in January. So very, very strange. We'll have to keep tabs on this. I've only heard mumblings about the speculation of the criteria met to make an obligation. I've never actually found out or seen anything concrete on what the criteria was to make this move an obligation. So this is going to be an interesting one to follow. There is no doubt that there have been a lot of rumors about concerns coming out of Juve's camp in terms of Paredes. I think a lot of it was speculation about attitude, and then obviously performance. So it's going to be an interesting one to follow that with Paredes and Juventus. Chelsea apparently reported to be very interested in Rabiot and apparently going to make a push in January. It is being reported, however, Juve and the weight that Rabiot carries with this team should not be moved in January. So it's being expected that Juve will not move him in January. Of course, I think a big offer could change things, but I don't see any team making a big offer when he's going to be free in the summer, okay? So expect Rabiot to finish the season with Juventus. And in my opinion, okay, my 2 cents is he has been big for us this first half of the season. And the second half of the season, we still got a lot of work to do. I wouldn't take him away based on his performances. I would rather see him out on a free if that's the case, all right? So now we continue on. Luis Hassa, 18-year-old, impressing for Montero, could be one of those Juve next-gen players to keep tabs on and potentially being integrated into the senior side. He is very much impressing everybody, playing as a trequartista, which could be a requirement based on what setup we continue on in the future. But at 18, Luis Hassa is one to look out for Juve next gen. Eden Hazard apparently is an opportunity for Juventus in the Mercado, as he is going to look for his dismissal from Real Madrid. All I have to say to this one is please no. All right, so there you have it. Please no on Eden Hazard. Odriozola from Real Madrid, another opportunity that's being linked with Juventus, obviously at a fullback position. For me, The report is that it's going to be a free loan in January with a 1.5 million euro purchase price. That is extremely cheap. However, he only intrigues me as a squad player, and we need answers as a go-to solution at fullback. So if we can only see somebody as a squad rotational player, you need to shore up the 1A options on this team, especially at fullback. So Odriozola, sure, but as a squad player and not as your 1A choice. That's your news to November 17th, Juventini. Okay, you know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, but let me know in the comment section what you think about all the rumors in this wild Mercado madness that was just kicked off, and we aren't even close to January 2nd when the Mercado takes place, all right? So you know the drill. Let me know what you think on everything, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, all right? Fino alla fine, forza Juve, ciao tutti.